This is Joshua Hart here for Seconds Out, here with Dave Allen. Dave, start off, talk about yourself. First of all, how is everything? It's been a while since we spoke.
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, but here at Doncaster Football Stadium today. Some old friends, obviously. Conor Coghill to the right of me, 2-on-1 as a pro. Ted Jackson, yeah. So obviously a lot of familiar faces. It's been nice to come down and see what's going off.
Can we talk about your performance with the penalties?
Yeah, what happened is I put the wrong shoes on. I weren't actually trained.
So you weren't ready for the penalties? Should have appropriately.
If I knew we were doing it, I'd have put my boots on.
Did you not read the little email they sent out?
I don't have an email address.
Did they not warn you that there was going to be a penalty shootout?
I weren't warned. I weren't planning on coming actually because I should be training in Manchester.
Is there anything important to be training for?
I've got a big fight coming up, yeah.
No, you did hint, obviously, that you've accepted a big fight for May. Is it the Johnny Fisher rematch? Is that
I'm not sure. I don't know.
So you've accepted a fight, but you don't know what fight you've accepted?
I've accepted a fight and I can't tell you about it right now, I don't think. But a lot of people thought I was boxing here. I'm not boxing here. I'm boxing down south.
Okay, that gives a few hints. So, were there any conversations you being on this card here, first of all?
Yeah, there were actually, yeah. I was close to boxing you Fury at one point, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So that was a fight I just spoke to Peter about. I interviewed Peter about an hour ago, and I said, with Huey signing with GBM, obviously you being very good friends with GBM, wanting these big fights.
I think it can still happen, yeah. Me and Peter are friends, me and Huey are friends, but it's business, so hopefully, I get the business done next time, and there's no reason why me and Huey can't box for a British title. Is
that the ultimate dream for you now at this stage of your career? You want
almost like it's a dream. Like my dream would be to box Anthony Joshua in Saudi for 25 million. That would be the dream, though.
Should we go with the achievable dream?
That's achievable. What are you
trying to say about me? For 25 million.
What are you trying to say about me?
Do you think you can get 25 million?
Yeah, why not? Good to dream, innit?
Fair enough, I suppose.
You did say dream.
Okay, but realistic, Huey Fury for the Peter title, is that realistic?
For the what title?
British title.
British title.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'd like to win.
I said British.
You did say Peter. You did say Peter.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I want to win my next fight, and then whatever's next is next. I like boxing people that I like. It's nice to earn money together. I like boxing my mates really because we're doing each other a favour really.
Is it a bit tough for you to explain to people? When you say you want to box people that you like and box people you're friends with.
Yeah.
For people who don't understand boxing, is it a bit difficult to explain to them that it is actually a good thing you going to, punch your mates in the face for however long it lasts?
Yeah, because you're doing each other a favour, aren't you? It's like Conor Coghill when he boxed at the O2. Yeah, it's good. It's good to box your mates, I think. Yeah.
Would you recommend it to other people then, boxing your mates?
Well,
as long as there's money on the line.
It's just nice to box your mates. I think it's good for business. And why you're doing each other a favour. I think when you box someone, you make a lot of money. You're doing each other a favour. Like when Johnny Fisher called me out for the Saudi Arabia fight, when I boxed over there, he done me a favour, innit? I'm delighted and grateful. If he didn't like me, he probably wouldn't have done that, would he?
He has made you. You made each other a lot of money, I guess you could say.
Yeah, so we're happy with each other.
Absolutely. Just want to get your thoughts on some of the other big fights that we've seen recently. When we last spoke, we were thinking we were going to see Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker, and then a hectic fight week led to Martin Bakole filling in instead. What was your reaction to seeing Bakole being the chosen opponent, first of all?
Yeah, I was happy with it till I saw the size of him. And then we knew Parker were going to win.
When the fight was first announced, did you have any thoughts that maybe Bakole could pull off this upset?
Well, if you look at the David White Rhino Allen YouTube page, you'll see on there that I did say Parker will win by stoppage. I'm not sure my YouTube name. Do you know what it is? I know you watch it a lot.
Big Boy Rhino 99. 69.
99?
69.
I was born in 99.
Big Boy Rhino 69 at gmail.com.
For Joseph Parker looking next, it seems he is going to be frozen out of that world title picture for now, as it looks Daniel Dubois versus Oleksandr Usyk next. Do you feel that is fair for Joseph Parker, or do you feel it should be him versus Dubois next?
To be completely honest, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think?
I don't know if I'm allowed to give my view on this.
Of course you're allowed to give your view.
I would say I think it's only fair that Joseph Parker gets his world title shot.
Do you think you should watch Usyk next?
I think we should personally revisit Parker Dubois. I think that should be the one that gets revisited, especially with it being so close to happening. I think it's only right that it gets revisited, and we see the opportunity that Joseph Parker has worked so hard to get.
What does Ted Jackson think?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
What
What was the full-on question?
What do you think about Usyk, Joseph Parker not getting an opportunity to box the world title next?
Yeah, I think he deserves a shot, to be fair. I reckon, like you were saying, probably Daniel Dubois.
That's Ted Jackson, senior ABA champion. That's something me and you have never done.
Correct.
So,
But has he fought the O2?
it might do one day.
I hope so.
After R4, I hope. After R4, I hope.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Conor boxed at the O2. This is Conor Coggle, by the way. Best known for... What are you best known for?
Having half a brain.
Apart from... Conor Coggle, super bantamweight from Hull. Old friend of mine. I bought him a pair of Rares once. He never fucking wore them. 200 quid they were. And this is Ted Jackson, ABA champion.
I've hung him up in the gym.
Yeah, he retired 6-1 player. Yeah, Joseph Parker. You know what, like, as I get older, when I was younger I used to care about everything, but these days I only really care about myself.
Fair enough.
Career-wise, obviously.
Career-wise,
I like
yes.
to think I'm a nice guy. I buy gloves for people.
To be fair, I do remember the time you actually gave me a tenner because I told you it was my birthday in a couple of days. And you
I
actually
said, get a McDonald's on your way home.
Money?
yeah, you
Give
gave
him
me
a tenner.
tenner.
I give you £200 pair of gloves that you never fucking wore.
I did wear them yellow ones out of the gym.
Oh, is they still at the gym? Do you wear them?
No, they hung up. He asked me to get some more lace-up gloves to hang up as well.
So they use as...
No, what it was. I'll tell you the truth now. And here is the truth, right? When a fighter retires, I like to take a pair of the gloves that are laced, tie them, and hang them over my railings at the gym as a bit of memoir.
So what do you want Ted's gloves for?
You retired.
I've not retired.
Yeah, his amateur gloves. That's what his amateur ones. He's retired from the amateur game. He's in the pro game now. So I've took his amateur gloves and I've hung them up.
Velcros.
Yeah. What was the question?
What do you think, Joseph Parker? Do you think Joseph Parker deserves that world title shot next?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm still unsure.
How do you see if it is going to be? It looks like it's Dubois versus Usyk next. How do you see that fight playing out?
It's a difficult one, actually. I think Dubois could beat him. Usyk's not getting any younger, is he? He's an old man, really, and he's not an heavyweight, really. I'd give Dubois a big chance. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I will need to think.
I think Usyk late stoppage.
Cheers, Ted. Cheers, mate.
Do you feel Daniel Dubois can take any confidence from that first fight? Obviously, he landed that body shot.
Is it
low
happening?
blow.
Is it happening?
It looks like that's what's next. From all the
Really,
conversations that are being
Really?
said, that looks like what's happening next.
I'll be completely honest. I don't follow the world stage. I watch British boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like the shows. I don't follow the big stage really. So I'm really sorry, but I'm not really good at these questions.
But you have shared the ring with Oleksandr Usyk before.
And Dubois.
And Dubois.
Yeah.
So, expert take, a man who's sparred.
Do you know what? I sparred Dubois 9 years ago. Gave me whiplash on my neck from a jab. Ooh. And Usyk knocked me out, so...
Seems like that's the best expert take we can get. Someone who's felt the full
amazing,
power.
yeah. Great experiences for me.
Did you watch Crocker versus Donovan?
I did, yeah, I did.
What did you make of the stoppage?
Do you know what? When I first watched it, I was fuming because I thought Crocker was terrible, to be honest. I thought it was terrible. Did you watch it, Connor?
Well, I watched the stoppage. I watched the early rounds. I thought Donovan was sharp, looking good, and then Crocker didn't throw much. He didn't do enough, I don't think, and it was a bit messy from him. But in terms of the disqualification, it was an hard one because Donovan was in his element, just letting his shots go. So I get it, because you've piped it with adrenaline, you're letting your hands go. But at the same time, it was well after the bell, so...
How many stoppages did you have?
One.
We got Conor Coggle with one stoppage telling us about finishing fighters off. Anyway, yeah.
I think it's a tough one. I think it's 50-50. I think it was the right call, but the wrong call at the same time.
I personally, at the time, I thought I was so disappointed for Donovan because he was a better man. I thought Crocker was terrible. I'd probably done it the weight, I think. Done it the weight, and I don't know. At the time, I thought that's terrible. Disqualifying him is wrong. And then I watched it back and I thought, it's all about the ref's interpretation with the head clashes. And I wouldn't have disqualified him for that. What would you have done, Ted?
I only watched the end bit, like you said.
Not only that. I think that punch did a lot of damage to his eye. He started touching his eye when he went down. I
thought it was acting me. I thought it was really egging it. I thought it was proper like.
No, I don't think
playing
it
on
was,
it
because his eye did look fucked after the when he got up and his eye was all swollen and that. So there's internal damage there, and I think he probably couldn't have carried on. I think if he could have carried on and it didn't do that damage to his eye, I think it wouldn't have gone the way it did. I think he'd have carried on and just shrugged it off, got back up, but it looked like it was a devastating punch. So I think he's going on to a world title potentially now, isn't he? So.
Do you think
he probably made the right call?
Do you think Crocker can beat John Ennis?
As soon as I speak, you're gonna take it over.
No, I'm intrigued. Do you think he can beat John Ennis?
No.
I don't either. It's a funny one because
I do. I think he'll beat him every single round up until the 12th, and I think he'll knock him out in the 12th.
Crocker will do that to Ennis?
Yes, every single round.
He wants him to come down to the gym. He wants a new fighter at the gym. It's difficult really because I'm not sure what they'll do now. A rematch is probably not. I think you should go to that middleweight, but if the world title fight is offered, you have to take the world title fight, don't you?
I don't think he'll take a rematch, will he? I think he'll go for the world title.
Do you think he has to take or do you feel like there's a moral side of it which make you think he does go for the rematch?
Not when there's money involved.
How much money would you get as a manager challenger for the IBF title, do you reckon?
Against Jared Ennis?
Yeah.
Well, a lot.
Well, I'm asking you, what numbers do you think?
I don't know, Dave. I don't know the business.
I'll ask Ted. Ted, what do you think?
I have no idea.
Give me a figure. It's an interesting question, this actually. What do you think he would get as a manager challenger for the IBF welterweight title of the world if he boxed John Ennis in America?
250.
250. Sound.
I'd say mil.
Mil.
I would say Ted for the first time today is probably more correct than Conor.
Do you feel there's more money in a Crocker Donovan rematch?
When Paddy gets 600.
Is that what he got for definite?
5 to 600.
Can you say that? Can you allowed to say that?
Figures was released on a statement. So.
Well, on Google, I'm worth between £5 and £10 million, and I'm definitely not. So I would not believe a word Google says.
I think to fight Jared Ennis for an IBF world title, I think it's a lot more than 250.
I think I know people that
you know figures more than me.
Well, I know people that box for world titles, right, and got a 60 grand purse. 60 grand purse is the lowest world title purse I've known, and that's after they still got tax.
Against all though, I think it all depends on who you're fighting.
There's low weights and stuff, yeah, but I don't think there's as much money as you think.
I think a pound for pound fighter like Jared Ennis, it's like.
Ennis might get paid well.
If the figure, yeah, I know, but if the figures that Padley got paid are true.
You've just stated them as facts.
I didn't say those facts. I said if there was true and it was $500,000. Is Jaron Ennis a bigger name than Shakur Stevenson? I believe so. Is it an heavyweight? Yes. Would it be headlining? Shakur wasn't headlining, was it? So I think it's got to be more than $500,000 at least.
Who's a bigger name, Shakur Stevenson or Jaron Ennis, in your opinion?
I'd say right now you'd have to say Shakur.
You think?
Well, yeah, Shakur obviously fresh off boxing on Riyadh season. Obviously all the drama in the middle of the week with Floyd Schofield pulling out. Whether it's good light or bad light, it is out there. Whereas Jaron Ennis at the moment, obviously he's got a fight coming up, but I'm not hearing much about him. Obviously once fighting rolls around, we'll hear a lot more.
What do you think?
Who do you say? Shakur's a bigger name. Yeah, I think so. Not many people like outside boxing don't really know Jaron Ennis really.
Yeah, but nobody knew Shakur until this scenario, and I think
he's in the mix with Tank and like you put all them names in a hat, don't you?
But you had him Boots in the mix with Crawford for ages. For ages. I think it's I think it's over $500,000 if he was to be mandatory to fight Jaron Ennis. But I don't think the fight will happen. I don't think he'll fight Jaron Ennis. Crocker.
A lot said about the ref, about Marcus McDonnell as well, and not being in the correct position at the time of when the round was ending. What was your thoughts on that, Dave?
I think it's all down to the referee's his interpretation of the action, really. With the head stuff, I thought it was 6-1 after the other. Crocker was leading with his head. He was showing the top of his head. He was leading. I thought he was leading with his head. Crocker would probably looked a bit more at fault because he was the one who was stepping, closing the distance, and he was seemingly the one that was putting his head in. But it was 6-1 after the other, I thought.
Do you feel obviously Donovan had the 2 points off in the fight. Do you feel Crocker's style was kind of inviting a bit of the use of the head, obviously the elbow a bit different?
Yeah, I'll see you soon, mate.
Right, see you soon. See you.
Yeah, back to it. Do you feel with Crocker's style and the way he was fighting, does it invite that?
Yeah, it entices. It's asking for an head clash, isn't it, really? I think it's kind of asking for one. Yeah. I was disappointed in Crocker, to be honest. I was disappointed. I thought it was poor.
Do you feel if it isn't the world title next, obviously seen on your YouTube channel, do you feel he should move up in weight?
I think he should move up in weight, yeah, but if the world title's there, you have to take it. You can't. I personally don't think you can turn down a world title fight.
Absolutely. Well, Dave, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I look forward to catching up again soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.